फाइनल कमेंट्स बिफोर मैच बिल्कुल शुरू होने वाला है। ये तस्वीरें हम देख रहे हैं, हैंडशेक्स होंगे अंपायर्स, रेफरीज और दोनों के दोनों यहाँ पर जो टीम के कप्तान हैं। और सिमरन हमारे साथ है, उनके साथ वीरेन है। सिमरन
जी हाँ, दोनों ही टीम्स लाइन अप हो चुकी है। वीरेन, क्या चल रहा होगा इस वक्त हमारे प्लेयर्स के दिलो दिमाग में?
Simran, I think it's going to be a bit of an emotional moment. I'm sure both teams, both sets of players will be feeling the butterflies in the tummies. There are great players on both sides. You see Jamie Dwyer and Sardara Singh. In my opinion, two of the best players in world hockey. We have two of the best goalkeepers in Nicholas Jacobi and Jaap Stockman. You cannot say what will happen. I hope it's going to be a tremendously exciting match with lots of action and especially lots of goals.
We've already seen one cracker of a match, the first semi-final. Ranchi finals में पहुंच चुकी है। अब देखना ये है कि दिल्ली या जेपी पंजाब वॉरियर्स कौन जाएगी रांची के साथ टक्कर देने।
Yeah, it's the first semi-final was really exciting. We really hope that the second final is equally exciting.
Thank you very much, वीरेन। चलते हैं अब अपने commentators के पास।
For the second semi-final of the Hero Hockey India League, we are back to where it all began. The Delhi Waveriders and the Jaypee Punjab Warriors had played the very first match on the 14th of January at the Major Dhyan Chand National Hockey Stadium, and tonight these two teams are going to play each other to take on the mantle of making their way across to the final and face the Ranchi Rhinos, who have just made their way through to the final of the first ever Hero Hockey India League, thanks to a tremendous performance. Well, the game might just take a little while to begin because of the tar on your screen there, which has just had a few lights go out. But a good time in the meantime to welcome my co-commentators. I'm Devayan Sen, and alongside me is the Singapore men's hockey coach Solomon Kasuji and the 1998 Asian Games gold medalist Sandeep Somesh. Welcome, gentlemen. Looking forward to a cracker of an encounter, and if it lives up to anything of what we saw earlier on in the evening, this should be something quite entertaining.
Yeah, Debs, thanks. This is going to be a sensational game. Two of the highest scoring sides in the league. Great crowd here again tonight.
Talking through the Delhi team first.
Yeah, Nicholas Jacobi is going to be sensational. You know, he's been sensational the whole tournament. Really important for them. Rupinder Pal Singh on the penalty corners. Dika scored a couple of field goals. Sardar Singh maintaining the flow through the midfield. Yenniskin's holding up defence. Off the bench they've got Dean Cousins, Simon Child, both quality players. Andrew Hayward, very, very good there. Lloyd Norris-Jones has also been fairly consistent, and Imran Khan's also managed to get on the scoreboard.
Yes, this is a team which had scored as many as 37 goals through the league phases and not surprisingly finished on top, and they got goals from all across the pitch. All of those men literally solely contributing.
Absolutely. I think there's something like 10 or 11 guys that have contributed in this side, indicating they're going to go with 3-4-4. But these systems last for about 2 seconds in the game. So, heavily midfield laden, looking to get midfield control, I'd say.
And if I can just bring in Sandeep on the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. Sandeep, you would think finishing fourth in that league phase, considering the kind of names they have, a little bit disappointing from the perspective of Punjab.
Thanks, Deb. I thought first up before the tournament started, I thought the Warriors were my pre-tournament favourites. They boast of very big names. But it's a different game now. Once you come into the semi-final, the knockout stage, it could go any which way. And if the players who are capable of delivering come good, then well, it's going to be one hell of a cracker.
We saw a bit of that, didn't we, in the first game? Even though it finished 4-2 in the end, it was a lot tighter than what one would have thought. Expect a lot of fireworks from the likes of Malak Singh as well as SP Sunil supporting Jamie Dwyer, the well-decorated captain of the Punjab Warriors. In fact, his affinity for India has become so strong, Solly, that nowadays they call him Jamie Singh Dwyer.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not wearing a turban for tonight's game. But yeah, the crowd's really taken after Jamie, and he's a class player. I don't think we've seen the best of him in this tournament yet. I'm sure he would have liked to have scored a few more goals and been more influential.
Still waiting for the floodlights to come on, but as you can see in that shot as well, tremendous turnout of fans at the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium. And the good thing is that they've stayed on even though Ranchi Rhinos got out.
Yeah, I don't think we had a similar sort of
Well, just go down to the pitch side where Simran is waiting with Virendra Skeena.
अच्छा वीरेन, आप मुझे बताइए कि दिल्ली वेव राइडर्स और पंजाब वॉरियर्स के बीच में जो इससे पहले हमने मैचेस देखे हैं, उसके बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
Simran, the Delhi Waveriders have a clear advantage in all the 3 matches so far because the Delhi Waveriders have won all the matches so far against the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. They have a clear advantage going there. The mental advantage is with the Delhi Waveriders. I'm sure they're going to go into this match all guns blazing right from the word go. And as I said, they have an excellent forward line in Oscar Deaker, Lloyd Norris-Jones, Simon Child, and Gurvinder Chandi. It's going to be very, very difficult for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors defense to keep them in check.
What about the coaches? What do you have to say about that?
I think for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, they have Barry Dancer, who's probably one of the most experienced coaches in world hockey. He was the coach of the Australian team that won the gold medal at the Athens 2004 Olympics. On the other hand, we have coach AK Bansal. He's the only Indian coach in the league. He's done a wonderful job with this team, as we heard earlier. There are players from 7 countries in this Delhi Waveriders team. Yet he has managed to do a wonderful job in ensuring that they play as a team. They have really gelled well together. You have seen the team spirit in this Delhi Waveriders team, and they're going to be very, very tough to beat. Especially Sardara Singh. He's been brilliant throughout the tournament. He's shown great leadership qualities, and I'm sure he's going to lead from the front today as well.
I'm sure गुरु का बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट रोल होता है. वीरेन, आप मुझे जल्दी से बताइए कि अगर आपको दोनों टीम्स में से अपने एक फेवरेट प्लेयर चुनने हो तो आप किन को चुनोगे?
For me, the Delhi Waveriders clearly have the advantage, as I said, and I'm going to give them my vote really. But you really cannot say, because in goal for the Punjab Warriors is Jaap Stockman, the best goalkeeper in world hockey today. He was brilliant for the Dutch team at the Olympics, especially at the Champions Trophy, where he really kept Australia single-handedly out. But on the other hand, for the Delhi Waveriders, you have Nicholas Jacobi, who's had an amazing tournament so far. I think he's a giant in the goal for the Delhi Waveriders, and it's going to be a competition between the 2 goalkeepers as well today.
Okay, you've been one of the best midfielders India's ever produced. So, any one advice you'd like to give to the midfielders playing today?
I would love to see the Punjab Warriors midfielders dominate. They have Robbie Hammond, Malak Singh, who's been one of the finds of the tournament. He's been an attacking midfielder for the Punjab Warriors. Robbie Hammond and Mark Knowles, they are very experienced. Both have played 3 Olympics, and if they feed 5-time World Player of the Year Jamie Dwyer well in the attack, Malak Singh, if he shines today, he's got excellent skill, he's got great vision, his off-the-ball running is excellent. So it's a very talented Punjab Warriors side, and it's definitely going to be a super match.
What would you want to say about Jamie Dwyer?
I've had the opportunity to play against Jamie Dwyer as well as with him as well in the PHL. For Jamie Dwyer, I think why he's so brilliant, because he's just so deceptive as a striker. His speed and strength on the ball, his passing and his finishing in the D is world class. He's absolutely lethal in the D. He gets his forwards to play, and again he leads from the front. His work ethic, his work rate is amazing. He runs up and down throughout the game. He continuously troubles the defenders. So Jamie, I really wanted to see him scoring more goals today.
Well, the match is not starting right now क्योंकि lights बंद हुई जा रही हैं, लेकिन I'm sure players के दिमाग में अभी बहुत tension हो रही होगी. Like, I'm sure this is something which is very mind-boggling.
Yeah, this is live hockey, and floodlights can go off. But the quality of a good team is to play under alien conditions. The quality of a team is to play under all sorts of conditions. Whether it's cold tonight in Ranchi, it was hot in the first semi-final, and professional teams need to adapt. Professional players need to adapt, and both the teams have tremendous professionals in their side. I'm sure they'll make the most of both of this.
ओके वेल अभी हम और बातचीत करेंगे लेकिन अभी लेते हैं एक छोटा सा ब्रेक.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game. And take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch and relive your favourite moments. Again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match centre. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's...
We are still waiting for the lights to come on. That'll happen soon, and I can assure you the second semi-final will get underway soon as well, and we'll be right here to bring you all of this action right here from the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium. But of course, earlier today there was an unbelievable game which took place, a match between the home side, the Ranchi Rhinos, and they were taking on the UP Wizards. Solly and Sandeep Somesh still alongside me, who still have their nerves jangling as a result of this game.
Yeah, fantastic game it was, and here was the first goal scored by that young lad Mandeep Singh, who's been Johnny on the spot again. Well finished, but some careless defending by Balkenstein, Raghunath and George Baisley as well.
Also possibly the kind of jolt which just woke up the UP Wizards a little bit, because after that Baisley had a series of saves, especially of penalty corners, and they got their just reward when they got this equalizer. Some good opportunism from Thimaya and great play from Tundenoya.
Yeah, one of the few flourishes from Tundenoya in the entire tournament. He did well. He was jammed down by 3 players. Did well to find Nitin Thimaya, and a great finish from Thimaya.
And it was an evening of braces really. Thimaya registering his first goal, and then this moment here, Sandeep, where Nick Wilson got his goal in, and for a long time all of us, even in the commentary box, were not able to decide which way do you think this should have gone.
For me, it came off the arm, Dave. For me, that wasn't a goal, but under the circumstances, the pressure the umpire is under, it happened right under his nose, so probably he thought he had the best call, and the reference also went in favour of the goal.
And this was when UP Wizards forced their way back into the game. Solly, yet again, well done by Thimaya, the second goal of the night for him.
Yeah, good deflection by Denoya, who's caught Kiko Cortez off the wrong foot. Rebound to Maya, snooping on that one, difficult for the defender. But this was a fantastic goal as well. You know, Nick Wilson getting on the inside, beating 3-4 defenders, and then finishing in the corner.
And this is the hallmark of great teams, isn't it? When the match looked like it was going into possibly extra time, a couple of players just upping the ante. First of all, Nick Wilson, and taking Ranchi Rhinos to a 3-2 lead. But within a minute or so of that man again, Mandeep Singh, just talk us through why a lot of babies are going to be named Mandeep here in Ranchi.
Look, Mandeep, for me, I mean, this is a fantastic goal. Apart from the skill involved, more so for me is the mental sort of approach to it, the mental maturity. He's realised where Balkenstein was, squared him up on the inside, prevented him getting flat by putting the ball up in the air, and then got the keeper off his line, seen the keeper coming off, and then lobbed it over the top of him. So great mental ability, mental awareness, and great visual awareness of what the keeper was doing as well in a tight zone.
It's a shame, Sandeep, he's just a kid. Otherwise, there would be a lot of people wanting to buy him a drink in Ranchi tonight.
Well, his game doesn't show anything of him being a kid. Yeah, I can assure you on that. He's shown a lot more maturity than his age actually reflects. And it's like what Morris did say after the game, right? Don't be in a hurry for him to deliver. So we need to be patient with him and ensure he's on the right track to bring Indian hockey back where it needs to be.
And that's what this Hero Hockey India League is all about, isn't it, Sandeep? Because the whole idea was to give an exposure to some of the younger players, give them this feel of playing alongside and against some of the top players in the world. And it must be said, most of them have done quite well for themselves.
That's right, Dave. I remember when I started my career very, very early on in as a 20-year-old kid, I was in awe playing with the likes of Pargat Singh and Jude Felix and people of that sort. So I can imagine what these little kids are going through playing with the bigger names.
Let's just talk you through the starting 11s if you haven't heard those as yet. Delhi Waveriders, Rupinder Pal Singh, their top goal scorer with 6 penalty corner conversions. Oscar Deeker as well as Sardar Singh, a terrific midfielder. He's been holding the team together tremendously, hasn't he?
Yeah, Sardar's probably, in my mind, the best midfield player in the world at the moment, and without him, this team is certainly not the same. But what a great bench as well. Depth of talent in there, you know, Cousins, Imran Khan, Simon Child, Lloyd Norris-Jones, Hayward, all contributing to this side through the tournament.
Great mixture of nationalities right across the pitch for them. A German, a Kiwi, those from Spain as well as Holland, South Africa and Australia. A distinctly Aussie flavour about the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. In fact, the fact that they play in yellow can also confuse a lot of viewers, can't it?
Yeah, well, I think they've got one less Australian in Jamie Singh Dwyer now, but hopefully his Punjabi is a lot better than his Hindi was the other night. But again, another bench that's loaded with talent. You know, Simon Orchard's a fantastic player. You've got Lucas Ray as well, Sorello, that brings a lot of experience into this game.
And as our experts Sandeep Somesh as well as Solomon Kasuji mentioned before, it's all on this night. Nothing else matters. There will be no second take for the loser in this. There'll only be an opportunity to play for third spot. Off we go in this particular encounter. The second semi-final is underway, and it is the Jaypee Punjab Warriors playing in yellow, attacking the goal on the left of your screens, who have just begun things, and playing in their lime green and purple are the Delhi Waveriders, the team which played an excellent exemplary league phase, winning most of their games and finishing on top of the heap with 49 points at the end of the 12 matches that they played.
Yeah, I'd expect this one to be a real midfield arm wrestle. Matt Goads has been outstanding there, picking them off. I think there'll be a good family battle, as there was in that encounter between Jamie Dwyer and Matt Goads as his cousin. But, you know, it'll be a real midfield arm wrestle. Sardar will be looking to get his distribution going and spreading the game, hopefully opening up the JP defence a bit wider, and then coming back on the inside to hit Chandy, who was instrumental in getting their attacks going forward over the last couple of games.
Absolutely, there's no love lost among all these players on the field. Many of them teammates at international level, but today it's all about finding a place in the final of the Hero Hockey India League 2013. Here comes Dharamveer Singh, one of the top goal scorers for the Punjab Warriors, looking to find SV Sunil on the left, but goes out of the touchline.
I don't know what Sunil was waiting for there. I mean, he should have been anticipating that every opportunity. One thing that's characterised the teams that have done well is being able to maintain their attacking flow, really going forward on the receive as opposed to standing still. Sunil standing still, that was a great opportunity, pocket of space open on the side. He should have been looking to take him on with his speed.
Possibly both teams still just a little underdone in terms of the delayed start because of the lights going out, but everything is fine. Now we are underway, we are into the second minute. As Gurvinder Chandi, one of the top goal scorers for the Delhi Waveriders, with as many as 5 goals already. Delhi is still looking for their first constructive attack of this first quarter. Remember, this is 4-quarter hockey, so it will be played across 4 quarters of 17.5 minutes each. These are also the teams which played the very first match of the Hero Hockey India League. That was on the 14th of January. It was 2-1 by Delhi Waveriders. And interestingly, Sandeep, the man of the match on that occasion was the goalkeeper from the losing team, Jakob Stokman. And he's been one of the key factors that they find themselves in the semi-finals today.
He's called the Wall, isn't he? So a lot of these players have got nicknames playing this Hero Hockey India League. Yes, he's been a fabulous goalkeeper. You know, you can go on about his brilliance and the number of times he's pulled his team out of the woods. Great anticipation, plays off the line, doesn't really commit too early, makes the forward commit, and that's what helps him.
Maybe pressed into action early on in this first quarter. This is looking like a promising move from Delhi. Almost falling there for Akashdeep. He's just got it wide. The first genuine attempt of the match, and it falls to Delhi, who should really have finished, because Akashdeep found himself in a position where it would have been easier to score.
Yeah, it was a great bit of build-up play, but for me that started just outside the attacking 25 with some great interplay by Yenniskins, and I'm not sure who the other player was with him, but Yenniskins just rolling on the inside and setting that up for Chandy.
Yenniskins combining well with Simon Child. There's also Sardar Singh in there, who gets into the middle of things, distributes the ball so well. That's been a feature of this Delhi Waveriders team. Just had their first defeat of the championship just a couple of days ago, but other than that, they've been absolutely exemplary.
Yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that first defeat. They were really lackluster. I think they knew probably that they were at the top of the table already, and it didn't look as though they had a lot of purpose about their game. But tonight, of course, this is where it all matters. Even the round stage, everything's out the window here. This is the game to give you an opportunity at $463,000.
And we saw the best of the Ranchi Rhinos earlier in the first semi-final. These two teams will also have to take a leaf out of the book of the home side at the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium in Ranchi. Delhi still with possession. They've done a good job of holding on to most of that. Rupinder Pal Singh making a rare foray forward, but eventually just running out of legs. Dharamveer Singh gets the ball away, tries to get some support from Malak, but it falls right over to Delhi possession yet again. Gurbaj Singh.
For me, Deb, I think Delhi has been the only team in this tournament who looked to play a very patient game, retain possession of the ball. They tonk it around for a good 10-12 passes before they try to create something in the opponent's area. So I think they're playing fabulous hockey.
One of those instrumental players in midfield, Matt Goad, is got possession, and he's looking to move forward. Gets a foul against his compatriot, Hammond.
There's a great tackling opportunity, but just snuffed out there. Akashdeep had a chance. But yeah, getting back to Matt Goads versus Robbie Hammond, two tough men that'll really leave nothing left back in the sheds. They'll really have a go at each other and try and muscle up tonight.
There are already some burn tracks on the AstroTurf as a result of the first semi-final, which was played at about a gazillion miles an hour. And one can only hope that these two teams can also serve up a thriller. It should be that way. This is smacked in from a long distance. It was looking for an interception from Malak Singh, but allowed to go across by Nico Jacobi, who's also been quite outstanding.
Yeah, Jacobi for me has been fantastic in his previous two outings. I actually thought he should have got close to man of the match in the last one. Very unlucky not to, but fantastic goalkeeper. He's really blossomed, come to the party at the right time, peaking towards the semi-finals and the final stages.
Solid, interesting. 27 out of 51 scorers in the Hero Hockey India League have been Indians, which just suggests that there's been a lot of young players who've taken a lot of confidence out of this particular tournament. In the meantime, the first attack coming in, and the pass was a pretty useful one coming in from the left side from Oscar Deeker.
Yeah, it was a good crack in there, and plenty of men queuing up, but the Punjab boys just managing to get that over the line for a free hit. But yeah, getting back to the 27 out of 51 goal scorers, yes. I mean, the guys that have really stood up here have been the young guys. The Manpreets, the Mandeeps, and it's been fantastic to watch.
Sandeep, 6 goals in the first semi-final. 4 of them scored, in fact, from Indians. 2 for Thimaya and 2 for the man of the match in that ultimate game. Mandeep Singh will be looking forward to having another crack at yet another man of the match award surely tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right, Dave. It's a good sign for Indian hockey if you have these youngsters who can stand up and get counted. So it couldn't get any better than this at the league.
At the moment, some action down on the right side of defence for the Punjab Warriors, who have a few men lining up to try and get back into action.
Yeah, getting back to that last point as well, I think we'd spoken a lot about Michael Nobbs being a happy man, but I think even more so will be Baljit Singh Saini, who's got the Junior World Cup coming up later this year. He'll be looking at this going, holy moly, I'm loving what's ahead of me.
Great signs, tremendous ones for Indian hockey, and this is the brave new beginning, and hopefully a lot of good things to come for Indian hockey. Gurbaj Singh in the meantime.
But having said that, Dave, we cannot expect magic over the next year or so. It's a patient game. You have to give the team, I would say, a good 4 to 5 years, and then look at results. If you're going to rush things, I'm sorry, that doesn't work that way in hockey.
Absolutely, need to be patient, and so do the Delhi Waveriders. Tim Yenniskins there with a rare miss pass, not very well directed for Danish Mujtaba, but getting a hit in.
Yeah, the ball was just left behind him a little bit. But Sandeep, just adding to what you said there, the one thing that all these young guys is that they look as though they're enjoying their hockey, and when they're enjoying. Oh, here's an opportunity, and a great save off the line there by Stockman.
Wasn't dealt very well with defence, and Gurvinder Chandi almost getting the first goal of the night.
Yeah, you'd expect him to get a bit better on that one, but he's hit that straight at Stockman, made it a relatively easy save for him. And Stockman has just been replaced by Bharat Chetri, so again they'll be looking to go with an extra international in the field play.
Yes, and that's something that they have done quite often, haven't they, with Bharat Chetri coming in. He was not yet in action when this happened.
Yeah, and great save there again. Good to see the replay. Chandi hitting at the near post, and any good keeper, especially at this level, is really going to make sure his near post is closed. You've got to force him to go to the other side of him, go to the open side.
This time looking for a reverse hit coming in. That was Mujtaba, and he almost found one of his teammates in a very, very good position to finish it off. Some positive signs in the first 10 minutes or so coming in from the Delhi Waveriders, but this is an attempt from the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, perhaps for the first time, putting some pressure on Delhi.
Yeah, it's some really good build up here by the Punjab boys, just playing short passes, getting into good positions in the passing channel.
SV Sunil, who's perhaps one of their important men, getting it on to Gurmail Singh, all the way back to Ignace Tirki, one of the serious veterans in this team, somebody who's been around in Indian hockey for a long, long time.
Yeah, he's really been a staple for them at the back, kept them solid. But Russell Ford just running that ball over the baseline. Some good defence there by Tim Yenniskins on the far side.
There's a shot of Stockman. Tremendous performance he's had right through this tournament. 2 Man of the Match awards, including in the very first match of this Hero Hockey India League, which was also against the same opposition, the Delhi Waveriders.
Yeah, Stockman's also been, fantastic. He is a fantastic goalkeeper, but he's been very consistent through this tournament, and certainly has been instrumental in the Punjab boys being in the position they're in now.
And the whole concept of rotating him with Bharat Chetri, as Solly explained, is of course a ploy to try and make sure that there are not more than 5 outfield players of foreign origin on the pitch. And considering that Barry Dancer just happy at times to make sure that there are 5 other than the goalkeeper every now and then. This one though is an Indian player coming forward. Gurmail Singh just ran out of yardage in the end.
Yeah, I think the one thing that's I'm watching the Punjab boys do here at the moment is they're sagging back fairly deep in defence. You have Sunil almost playing as a midfielder. Normally he'd be up front having a go at the defence. And it looks to me as though they're ready to sort of just sucking the Delhi guys forward, looking to create spaces and pockets to play in behind, and then sort of halfway through this quarter, looking to throw some real good attacks forward.
Well, when he comes forward, Sunil can be quite dangerous. He was looking for that pass back. In the meantime, it is a free hit just at the edge. Just getting into the arrival box and getting the ball in, but the decision had already been given by Gary Simmons.
The danger incurred inside.
Four rays deemed to be dangerous, but I think very lucky for Ranjit over here in the far post. In my book, he swatted that above his head.
My interpretation is the danger is inside the circle.
No, he started.
The Delhi Waveriders refereeing this one. Remember, the TV referrals are in action for the knockouts. And it looks like Delhi Waveriders have played this card quite early.
Let's see what the
you're looking
asking
for
here.
You started inside the 25.
Yes. So the ball was raised.
No. Ball was from inside. He started from 25. You should take it out.
I need to be clear what his question is.
He started from inside.
So you're saying that the ball...
Ball should come out.
Started from inside.
So you want the free outside?
Outside, yeah.
And they made inside the 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, not 5?
No.
They made
the start inside the dotted line. Inside the dotted line.
Okay. I got a team referral.
So that's what they are asking Gary Simmons.
Marcelo, I have a team referral. Delhi are claiming that the free hit was taken inside the dotted 5 area. Could you check that for me, please?
Okay, so just to explain this for you, Deb, when they refer, they have to ask a specific question, and the decision can only be ruled on the basis of what the question was. So in the last game we had one which was asked, was it the back of the stick? Oh, and that's touch and go as to whether the free hit was inside the dotted 5. It's just just inside the dotted 5. So yes, quite correct. The ball should be taken all the way back to the dotted 5.
Go ahead, thank you. To confirm, the free was taken within the 5-metre area of the circle, hence a free out to the defence, correct? Okay.
The free hit's been reversed, no penalty corner, as it should have been.
So the right decision in the end. And just to explain to our viewers that as a result of that, Delhi still retained their right to appeal for one more time, right?
Yes, they do, because they were correct in the referral.
So the referrals for the umpires, as well as one per team, is an innovation in these knockout stages, as is of course the provision of an extra time and penalty shootouts if needed, in case the score remains tied at the end of the 70 minutes of regulation hockey. But Sandeep, much like we expected, a very tense and tight midfield battle with, as Solomon pointed out, Punjab playing quite happy to play, soak up the pressure, played quite defensive at the moment.
Yeah, that's right. What Warriors have done is, since they lost the first 3 games in the league, they've regrouped their defense and they've gone with a pretty simple.
And this time, an error from Ignis Turkey of all people. One would think that a man of his experience would not come up with an elementary error like that, allowing the ball to come on and hit his foot for a penalty corner now for the Delhi Waveriders.
He is approaching the ball.
Just could be pressure of playing the semi-final. A simple ball, well, not much can be done on that. He should have done better.
20 left, okay, I'm going to start it. 20 left. Make it fast. 12.
And this will be an opportunity for the big man right at the centre, just behind Gurvinder Chandi there. Rupinder Pal saying he's already had 6 goals.
It's already up. Behind the line. I'm going to start it behind the line.
The umpire on the near side, Javed Sheikh of India, just making sure that all the defenders are on the right side. The injection will come in from Godz. Here comes Rupinder Pal. Variation played and it's a goal as well.
Brilliant, to say the least. Absolutely fabulous variation worked out there on the G-top. Stockman caught on the wrong foot. It'll be good to have a good look at the replay of this penalty corner. Sorry, that was Bharat Chetri in the goal. What a variation. Going very close by his pad and brilliant all the way.
And it's the Spaniard Andres Mirbel with what is effectively his 3rd goal of this competition.
It is. It was well finished, but when AB Sabaya comes in the second quarter, we'd like to ask him what he's been coaching Bharat Chetri. 100-metre finals or staying on your line and making saves?
That's surprising also, Solly, that the goalkeepers haven't been able to learn from the excellent goalkeeping that has been going on all along this tournament.
Solly, perhaps from a coach's perspective, a blessing in disguise, because this will now force Punjab Warriors to get a little bit more adventurous.
Look, I think it's still early days yet. They won't panic. These guys are all quality players. They know there's still a lot of hockey to be played in this game, so they won't change their game plan too much. They'll stick to it and rely on the fact that their game plan is better than the opposition, or they're better at executing their game plan, and they will get that result back.
That goal, of course, takes the overall tally to 134 goals in the Hero Hockey India League, and we are into just the 32nd match. 30 league matches leading to 127 goals before this.
And a bit of physicality there between Matt Godz and Mark Knowles, really having a bit of a dig at each other, keeping it in the family again.
Mary Dancer possibly just wondering what might have been had he had Stockman out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's too late. You can't cry over spilt milk, but that's just one of those things that characterises Bharat Chetri. He's always known for coming off his line. That one, I think he was almost at the penalty spot.
And also, I think as a coach, you take certain gambles in the game, and that was a gamble where he took out Stockman trying to force the pressure on the opposite end, and it backfired.
This time a long ball which came in and nearly found its way across to Akashdeep Singh. Lots of activity and lots of chatter going around in the Punjab Warriors side of the field, as they yet again need to defend, get their defense in order. Lots and lots of yellow shirts, but just no conclusive clearance coming in apart from at this stage.
Great bit of skill there. Just nutmegged him in the outside, opened the space out wide, and ball back to the far side. What a great ball here for Akashdeep. Nobody supporting in the middle. Great bit of build-up play there. Jamie Dwyer just wasn't there on time.
Yes, the man who was looking for that final pass inside the D was Ranjit Singh, and there was some terrific work done, particularly from defence. And this is much more like it from Jaypee Punjab Warriors as we are closing in towards the end of this first quarter, which has seen more action from AK Bansal's Delhi Waveriders. But as both our experts and those who will follow will surely point out, that it's a game of 4 quarters, lots and lots of time left. Here comes Gurinder Chandi. It's found its way across quite well, and it's a top save as well from Stockman. Might be called into action yet again, but this time Akashdeep hits it wide.
Yeah, some great attacking opportunities there, but some terrible defending. Once again, guys getting caught ball watching, leaving Akashdeep loose on the far side. Great save by Stockman. Clearance and a second shot. Wow. You'd be pulling your hair out as a coach at this sort of defending. Just didn't quite get hold of that first shot. We're back down the other end with Jamie Dwyer.
Absolutely, this is end-to-end stuff as we approach the end of this first quarter. This game really warming up into a potential classic. Akashdeep Singh with a couple of attempts which nearly led to the second goal for Delhi Waveriders, but Stockman just standing firm in the way of all of that.
They've done a good job there, but a bit earlier we had a bit of a play where something that I've been trying to tell my young lads is that to open the space outside, you first got to come inside, suck the defence narrow, hold them in the channel and then throw it outside. There's a great ball out the back. Good attacking flow. This is something that's characterised Delhi very well.
Every chance they get, they move forward. They move forward with a lot of purpose to the Delhi Waveriders. That has seen them now notch up 38 goals in the Hero Hockey India League. And 38 it shall remain at the end of the first quarter. The hooter just signalling the end of the first 17.5 minutes where there was only one goal in it. A variation from penalty corner just about at the 14-minute mark from Andres Mirbel, which has meant that Delhi Waveriders at the moment lead the Jaypee Punjab Warriors by 1-0.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is, all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly. But I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. That's not revolutionary enough. Here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6, and I can just come here and click on any particular item. And the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing, but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, You get ball-by-ball updates, the experts' take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें.
We're in one of the spiritual homes of Indian hockey. We're in Jharkhand, where the Ranchi Rhinos have already found their way across to the final of the Hero Hockey India League, and we're awaiting the presence of the second team. Lots of Delhi Waveriders supporters there, and also a few of their franchisees and friends, as also from the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, the two teams who are battling it out for a place in that final. Joining me now in the commentary box are former India coach Cedric D'Souza and former India international AB Subaya, who have both been quite enthralled by what has been a very keen tactical battle, Cedric, thus far. The first 17.5 minutes, no inch given, no quarters asked for.
Well, I think if you look at it, it's a situation where both teams have really fought for the ball. There's been a lot of help side to ball side, and there's been a lot of pressure on the ball right through, tracking the ball as you call it. And the important thing is that no inch is given to any team, so they're really fighting it out. This is a really battle going on out here on the pitch there.
Delhi Waveriders finding their 38th goal and finding another one through one of their 13 scorers who have scored for them right through this Hero Hockey India League. And it all came through a silly mistake from one of their most experienced players for Punjab, Ignis Tirki. So that's something that they'll want to eliminate in these next 17.5 minutes. AB Subaya, you were also a little disappointed there with Bharat Chetri's attempt at saving that.
That's right. As earlier Solly has pointed out, he's a habit of running from the goal line, and he could have stood back and attempted for that ball. He had a much more chances of saving that ball. So I think the running out should have been planned better for that penalty corners.
Delhi Waveriders seem to be carrying on with that same kind of momentum which they finished the first quarter with, but this time it's the Punjab Warriors who come away with the ball. This is Jamie Dwyer, their inspirational midfielder. Jamie Singh Dwyer, they're calling him.
Well, I'll just take off where Subaya left off. A goalkeeper has to be balanced. He cannot be caught on the run. If he's caught on the run, the ball goes through his pads, he's got dead men. He has to be standing every time when the ball is hit at goal. And he was caught on the run and the ball went below his pads. Balance is critical in any keeper.
And so is discipline in this match, and Gary Simmons showing who's boss, just making sure that free hit was taken from exactly the right place.
Well, Delhi is giving it all now. They've got this one goal up. Punjab is also pressing a bit, and you look at the diving tackle just now, the diving save to get that ball away from going to another of the Punjab players. This is good stuff,
Dharamveer Singh looking to slap it through, trying to find Jamie Dwyer, but it was well defended by Rupinder Pal Singh, who's been one of the outstanding players for Delhi.
Rupinder Pal is a fine. He's a youngster. He's a strapping lad who's just 20 years old, playing for the juniors, and is a person who has got a deceptive flick also. He did the U-turn and they got that goal for the U-turn, but he's got a deceptive flick because he can move the ball towards the first charger and then flick it to the charger's legs or from the side of the stick, which is really, really good because it's deceptive.
At the moment, it's Delhi who are looking to find themselves with an attack of their own. This ball has been slipped through quite usefully. It's Gurvinder Chandi who's made a good run for himself, almost scooping it through, but good work from Stockman as well. Needed to come off his line, Subi.
Yes, he tried the same Mandip tricks in this move. If you see, his is a very good try actually, you can see. But Stockman is right up to the... It's not very easy to beat Stockman because he always in the right position to save this kind of ball. Some acrobatic saves also he made earlier in this league, if you see. It has to be a fantastic goal or a fantastic try to beat this kind of goalkeeper.
Absolutely, man of the match in the very first game of the Hero Hockey India League, and he's just carried on from there with his consistent performances.
I'd like to talk about Chandi's miss just now. Chandi's miss was actually a brilliant movement by him. He's a goalkeeper of Stockman's class. He pulled him out, he brought him out, and then he moved slightly to the left. So when he moved slightly to his left, the goalkeeper had to commit to the right, to the goalkeeper's side, and flick the ball over him. Unfortunately, it didn't go in the goal, but it was a great movement for a youngster. And I think Stockman did well to come out in time also.
In the meantime, Gary Simmons flashes the green card, so just a little timeout for Russell Ford of Jaypee Punjab Warriors. Even though they have a man down at the moment, they are the ones with the possession of the ball, looking to move forward. Dwyer on to Dharamveer, looking for SP Sunil, who swapped flanks, started on the left side. Now making a foraging run down the right. Gets a long corner for his team. Maybe the pace of the match has picked up in the second quarter. Not surprising. Punjab Warriors chasing the game, but looking to make up for lost time.
Yes, Deb, if you see that first off, Punjab was playing a very cautious game. Now they know that they were 1 goal down. They're coming all out attack. And coming back to the earlier substitution of the goalkeeper, I don't know, but the coach might be having a different strategy with him. But changing Stockman at that period, because before that he made 3 good saves. Changing at that moment, actually it would have broke their rhythm, and they considered that goal. And now they're under pressure to equalize that.
Could you subscribe with that, Cedric?
Well, you know what he does is he needs to have 5 foreign players on the pitch. The reason why Stockman comes out off and on is only because he wants a 5th forward or a 5th midfielder to play to make the quota of 5 and uses 5 foreign players. That is exactly why he's being substituted so often. It looks a bit comical at times, you know, when but it can't be helped. If he has a game plan where he wants to put 5 of his foreign players in, then he has no choice but to change the goalkeeper.
And already the numbers bear that out. Punjab having to make 4 saves as against just 1 for the Delhi Waveriders, who've played with a lot more rhythm. Yet again, a mistake from Ignis Turkey. Forced into their defensive side. Oscar Dieker, the German, moving forward. He's got a tomahawk going and didn't miss out by too much, did he?
Well, he got his angles correctly in taking that shot at goal. But you've got Stockman there. You know, he is a person who is a stay-back goalkeeper. He doesn't come out too much. He stays back. He's on the line most of the time. And he gets more time to read play. He gets more time to react to a ball. And that was a clean reaction from him. Although Dieker's shot was a nice shot on target.
And following that, Sardar Singh also moving forward, getting a long corner for his team. So Delhi Waveriders this time just creating an error which allows Punjab Warriors to move away with the ball. Dharamveer Singh, who's been a very, very important, influential presence in midfield, but unable to get any support this time. And Jacobi with no problems in coming out and just kicking that away.
Coach, you always agree that Holland always produce top goalkeepers. They always plays right angles to save. They don't have go for acrobatic saves, but they're always right angle. They're always in the right angle.
Well, the first thing is also you got to understand they have this what is called stay back. A stay back keeper. When you stay back as a keeper, you have more time for reaction. Number 1, number 2 is the fact that they are tall. They're really tall, so they don't have to stretch far too much because they are so tall. And number 3 is it's a part of their psyche most of European keepers are all very, very strong keepers. So it starts from a very young age. They have great training facilities from a very young age, and they are blooded at a very young age itself. So you get keepers of world-class quality in Holland most of the time.
They've certainly had the recent results in international hockey to show for it, and one is of course hoping that the Hero Hockey India League will also enable India to get up to that stage, but as our experts have been reaffirming, it is going to be a slow but steady progress, and that's what we'll have to counter and watch over the few years. This time Gurmail Singh looking for the run of Malak Singh. Just trying for some kind of a variation, Jaypee Punjab Warriors, but what do they need to do here, AB? What are they doing wrong at the moment?
I think Punjab, they have to attack in numbers. They can't just go 1-2 forwards. Actually, they have a very set defense. Delhi is high in confidence too. Their defense is doing well. Rupinder is playing a top game in this league, and their goalkeeper to beat that Jacobi, and it is very difficult because he also playing top in this tournament. So that has to be a collective effort.
Well, a collective effort is coming through for the Punjab Warriors. It started right in midfield through Jamie Dwyer. There were a couple of good passes which came in as well.
I would like to see some more width in attack by the Punjab team. You know, when you have more width, you stretch the defense, and I push up some more people in attack. First of all, secure my defense.
Action at the other end, though. Yet again, it's that man, Akashdeep Singh, getting himself into a very, very good position.
Well, it was a good counter-attack, and Punjab was on the running forward, and he beat him on the break. The important thing was there was no man-to-man marking again in defence by the Punjab team. That was where the critical factor is. Gurmail let Akashdeep come through, and it was a save by Stockman, and then he kicked the ball onto Akashdeep's foot.
And it turned out to be the last act for the moment for Stockman, because almost immediately getting replaced by Bharat Chetri. Just a confirmation that down at the bottom of your screens. Still, the important statistic, 1-0 in favour of Delhi Waveriders in this, the second semi-final of the first ever Hero Hockey India League 2013. He's had a good busy first half as Akashdeep Singh yet again looking for that ball back.
Your foot.
Coming off the foot.
Push low. Be careful. I'm sure.
So yet another chance for Delhi to double their lead here, Cedric.
Well, you know, they've got a flicker in Rupinder Pal's class, and who is a deceptive flicker, and he can do anything with the power that he has. He's a 6 foot and a half lad,
Do it fast.
and he's very strong on the
20
flick.
seconds में start करेंगे.
You look at it, it's a great 1-2 pass.
15 seconds.
Yes, it was a clean foot and of Mark Knowles.
15 seconds. 5 seconds. Okay, baby, stay behind the line.
So
Going to
Matt
start
Coates
it.
will be the one with the injection.
the
Rupinder
line.
Pal Singh is in there.
Play.
6 goals already in the Hockey India League. Can he make it 7 and take Delhi to a 2-0 lead here? Just wide.
Well, I think the intention was not just wide. I think the intention was a deflection ball on the right hand side, and Simon Child wasn't there in time for that deflection. Neither was Akashdeep there in time for that ball because the injection was fast.
So quite happy to use a lot of variations. That's what Delhi Waveriders have been doing right through this match thus far. It's paid them dividends with a 1-0 scoreline, but far from over this particular semi-final.
See, when you have a direct flick like that, the important thing is that both the people on the right hand side have to go in quickly because they're just thinking that it's going to go in the goal. They have to be there for the deflection ball also. This is where they goofed up. I think both the players goofed up. They didn't get in there in time. They were waiting for the ball to push, waited for the flick and then ran inside. It's too far too late. It's gone.
And a lapse in midfield allows possession to be turned over to the Punjab Warriors. Can they make the most of it? The Golden Army from Punjab. Got a few men moving forward, looking to support SV Sunil, who's got a single run of his own. He's got it into the D. There's a chance here, just over. Good attempt, but unable to convert it into a goal, Simon Orchard.
But you know, it's a scrappy thing. There's not a fluid movement happening from Punjab at all. There was one movement only, but in the first half. But otherwise, there's no. It's just scrappy hockey happening, and they're hoping that luck will get them through. No. And look at the amount of numbers that Delhi has in defense at the moment. They're all catching man to man. There is no ball watching as what Punjab is doing in defense.
Spotted like a true coach, Cedric. If you were in the shoes of Barry Dancer, what would your recipe for this particular situation be?
First and foremost, I would go man to man in defense, and secondly, I would try and put more pressure on the ball side and make the help side come towards the ball side, and then use the guard defender to try and switch the game and transfer the game as much as possible. I would still use a lot of width in attack. There's not enough width in attack. Stretch the defense as much as possible. Push people up into the circle, and then get the space above the circle, over the 25-yard line, just to create the space out there.
This time they've got this attack going. Can they make something out of it? The pass was meant for Gurmail Singh, but just got a little tied in terms of his footwork. Just to break it down in terms of what Cedric mentioned, what they've got to do is, in terms of man-to-man marking, is pick up a man and make sure that no mistakes happen, such as this one, which led to this only goal of the match thus far. Andres Mirbel finding a gap, ever so a slight gap between the defense.
Well, you know, I talked about help side and ball side. Ball side is where the ball is and everybody moves to that. And the other side, the opposite side, is called the help side. So you use that terminology. You must understand that we may use it off and on, but that's exactly what it's all about. Closer to the ball is the ball side, and the other side is the help side.
So Delhi at the moment quite happy to keep the ball in their possession, slowing the pace, dictating the pace of this match, leading by 1-0, but they will be as well aware as any of us that it's not over yet. Again getting into the D, just far too many circle penetrations.
Well, you know, if you had only to freeze that frame just now for a minute, you had 3 Delhi attackers in the circle free. There were 4 defenders of the Punjab, but they were not man-to-man marking. They were ball watching again.
This time the defensive work done by Chris Chirello just makes sure that there were no alarms. But definitely under the cosh, Jaypee Punjab Warriors. AB, it cannot be easy for the goalkeepers when the defenders are allowing so many attackers to come into great positions.
usually the goalkeeper also should call to the defender to mark. Actually, his communication I'm not able to see from the Bharat Chetri. When the stockman is there, they're all much more organized there. And Bharat Chetri, with all his experience, you should be doing that. Most of your goalkeeping is depends how your defenders are taking up your players.
That's not happened thus far, particularly for this man, the former India captain, Bharat Chetri. 31-year-old from Darjeeling, but having a few woes of his own. This time, another attempt going in for the tomahawk.
You got to man your circle much stronger. You know, Bharat Chetri has to stand out much more. The padding of that ball also was not with the body. The body was way behind. When the body is behind, the clearance is going to be high. When your body weight is in front, you can pad the ball wherever you want it to go, and bend your knee towards, bend your knee downwards also.
AB, how would you have dealt with this situation here?
I think he could have taken by his gloves also, because he just took a chance of taking in the body. So this is actually could have avoided this penalty corner instead of saving like that.
What's more, he'll be in the firing line yet again for the second time. He conceded the first one, and this will not be easy. If they go 2 down with just about 3 minutes left in the second quarter, it could be a pretty difficult game from here on to chase.
Definitely, Dave, if you see that to get back from the 2-0, it will be very difficult.
And that is exactly what happens. Rupinder Pal slams it in. Might have taken a deflection along the way, but what matters is AK Bansal and company are celebrating. It's 2-0 for Delhi.
They definitely know when Stockman was there, they went for an indirect penalty corner. When Bharat Chetri has come, they went for a direct conversion. But it's lucky that it is hit the first charger and it went to the very angular shot.
Yes, it was Gurmail Singh who was coming down and just took a deflection and made it almost impossible for Bharat Chetri.
There was no chance for the keeper after Bharat Chetri after Gurmail deflected that ball. Any time in the game when any deflection comes in, the keepers are always really worried about a deflection ball. And this was, he had no chance at all. But all credit goes to Rupinder for that goal, for the penalty corner flick.
It has been an outstanding performance from Delhi already, but this is just the kind of fight back they needed. And it's the man who needed to come to the party. Jaypee Punjab pulls one back for Punjab.
But you look at Jaypee Punjab, you can't just keep that live wire down. He gets half a chance in the circle. The ball was on his left-hand side. He turned around quickly, moved his feet very quickly and took a shot at goal. And hit the bar and went inside. There was no chance at all for anybody.
This match is coming alive right towards the end of the second quarter, and what a strike, what a ferocious strike, bringing all his experience into play.
Well, the good thing is he didn't even look up at the goal. You know, he knew exactly where he was in the circle. He knew what is called circle orientation, knew exactly where he was standing and took a shot at goal.
That is the kind of experience which has made him the FIH Player of the Year on 5 occasions, a record for anybody across the planet.
Dave, that's also hit the right post and went in, and it is a very good shot he has taken, and very quick shot.
And just the kind of goal one needed. That was his 4th in the Hero Hockey India League, but maybe good news because it brings Jaypee Punjab Warriors back into the match in a big way.
Yes, Dave, I think now the Punjab coach will think twice to change the goalkeeper at this moment, because they are in the game now at present. If they are gone 2 goals down or 3 goals down, it's very difficult to come back in such kind of match.
Just need to stay composed in defense right now as Delhi yet again come forward with a wave of attack, going in for a flailing shot, but it's Punjab who come away with the ball. Can they equalize before half time? Again, it's that man again, Dwyer has found Malak Singh, who sent it in as well. Almost a touch in from Simon Orchard. Much better play from Punjab Warriors.
Yeah, Punjab always had a very good forward line. If you see that, they have a very terrific speed forwards, like our Sunil, and there is one more.
Well, yet again, this time Stockman coming out and making sure that the first attack is quelled away, and eventually they also get away with the second one, with Delhi Waveriders almost coming close to their third. Well, this game has really gone out of control at the moment, and we could do with a breather, and we'll just get it in about 5 seconds from now. The first half finishes in a frenzy of attempts and half chances. There was a goal which came in from Rupinder Pal Singh from the penalty corner, but within a few seconds it was Jamie Dwyer who pulled one back for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. So this match is very much still in the mix at half time. It's 2-1 to the Delhi Waveriders.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments. Again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever.
Well, a monumental 4-2 is always a difficult act to follow, but we've had exactly half as many goals at half-time in the second semi-final of the Hero Hockey India League. It all started on a slightly slow note, but the game really coming to life in the 14th minute when Andres Mirbel scoring through a bit of a variation, Bharat Chetri in goal, and that enabled Rupinder Pal Singh to just hold it up for Andres Mirbel, and the Spaniard finishing to put Delhi Waveriders 1-0 up in this match. And it seemed at that stage that things were going to go pretty much according to the script. Delhi with many attacks in these first few minutes. There was also a second goal for Rupinder Pal Singh. Bit of a deflection from the first runner, Gurmail Singh, who was making a run towards the ball. But within a few seconds, the big man, Jamie Dwyer, 5 times FIH Player of the Year. Tremendous strike from him to pull one back for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, showing all his experience and his class. So as things stand, things are still pretty close, although the numbers are overwhelmingly in favour of the Delhi Waveriders, but there's still 35 minutes left in this match and lots of things can happen. Right, but at the moment, let's go down pitch side and see what Simran has for us.
Hello, I have Sue Catton here with me, who is the executive board member of FIH as well as the competition manager of Olympics 2012. How would you compare Hockey India League to that, Sue?
Oh, very comparable. We had a fantastic atmosphere at London 2012, but wow, this is going above that again. I mean, great, the fireworks, the atmosphere, the drums, spectators really engaging, and it's been a fantastic.
Are you enjoying the Indianness of it?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think you brought a different dimension to the sport in these 4 weeks, and to see the different nationalities playing together like in the same teams, I think that's also going to help hockey to grow and help young Indian hockey players to come through in the future.
Superb. Let's see what the future holds for us right here today. We'll be back after a very short break.
When I was told that cricket watching is going to be revolutionized, I really couldn't resist it. So here I am with my new toy, and I've logged on to starsports.com. So there it is all in front of me, and it's just not what you expect. The first thing that struck me here was, as I was watching the replay, the slider at the bottom. So while you might be watching the entire highlights of the game, you'd have certain things you'd want to pick. So there it is, the highlights going on nice and calmly, but I've gone and looked at something specific I might want to look at, and everything is flagged, be it a 4 or a 6 or a wicket or some incident that's happened. That's not revolutionary enough. Here's something else on the side that really caught my eye. We listen to all the commentators during a live game, but how about a little bit of a value addition? If you have a look at the text commentary, this is where you can get a description, be it a wicket, a boundary or a 6. And I can just come here and click on any particular item, and the best part of it is, not only can I click on it, I have 3 little options here. I can tweet it, I can put it on Facebook, or I can email it to a friend of mine, and they will only get that particular clip to relive. This basically, in my view, is what you define as not passive viewing but active viewing. You taking control of the game.
Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch 4s, smashing 6s.
Hello, welcome back to Hero Hockey India League. I have Deepak Thakur here with me and Jagbeer Singh, who is the assistant coach of Punjab Warriors. Jagbeer, I want to know from you, Punjab thoda sa piche ho gaya abhi, do or die situation normally bolte hain, but I want to say it's do or dire situation right here. What do you have to say about that? But are you enjoying the match?
Well, it's a fantastic semi-final, I can tell you. The earlier one and also in this one. We've not been able to find a rhythm, but otherwise after this Jaypee's goal, I'm sure the game is going to change.
Yeah.
और अगर देखा जाए, आपके पास वर्ल्ड का टॉप सेंटर फॉरवर्ड जेमीडार आपके पास, आप खुद भी भारत के लिए सेंटर फॉरवर्ड खेलते हैं, तो आपको नहीं लगता कि जेमीडार को मिड की बजाय आप उनको आगे फॉरवर्ड लाइन में खिलाएं?
देखिए, जो हमारी कंस्ट्रेंट्स हैं वो ये हैं कि हमें 5 फॉरेन प्लेयर्स को खिलाना है, जिसमें याब स्टॉकमैन जैसे गोलकीपर को भी गोल में रखना है, तो हमारे पास 4 ही फॉरेन प्लेयर्स रह जाते हैं आगे, और उसी हिसाब से हमें सारा रोटेट करना है। हमारे पास धर्मवीर भी है, सुनील भी है, बेहतरीन अग्रिम पंक्ति है, विश्वसनीय मध्यम पंक्ति भी है, पर वो जो रिदम है वो मिसिंग है, और जैसे ही वो मिलता जाएगा, आई एम श्योर सेकंड हाफ में हम थोड़ी डिफरेंट शैली के साथ खेलेंगे तो फर्क नजर आएगा आपको।
चलिए जगबीर, अभी आगे की रणनीति देखते हैं आपकी क्या होगी, क्योंकि अभी तक आपको पता करो या मरो की स्थिति है। आपके पास ये लास्ट मैच है और आपको हर हालत में इसे कवर करना और फाइनल खेलना है, तो अभी आगे आने वाला हाफ में आपकी क्या रणनीति रही? क्योंकि दिल्ली की टीम अभी तक पोजीशन में आपसे ऊपर है, काउंटर अटैक्स में ऊपर है, तो अभी आपकी आगे रणनीति क्या होगी?
देखिए, काउंटर अटैक्स अगर आप दिल्ली के देखें तो हमारे अनफोर्स एरर्स की वजह से हम ज़्यादा टर्नओवर्स दे रहे हैं, उसकी वजह से उन्हें मौके मिल रहे हैं। उनकी कोई इतने कंस्ट्रक्टिव मूव नहीं थी, हमारी गलतियों को वो बुना रहे हैं, तो सेकंड हाफ में हमें उन गलतियों को कम करना होगा। स्विच ओवर्स ज़्यादा चाहिए हमें, बॉल से हेल्थ साइड ज़्यादा लेके बॉल को जाना होगा, और फुल प्रेस हम सेकंड हाफ में फुल प्रेस के साथ खेलेंगे और कोशिश करेंगे तो जल्दी से जल्दी इक्वलाइजर आए, और उसके बाद आप देखेंगे वॉरियर्स क्या करते हैं।
और मैं आपसे जानना चाहती हूँ, दिल्ली की टीम में से अगर बात करें तो कौन सा प्लेयर आपको सबसे बड़ा थ्रेट लगता है? ऑनेस्टली
कोई भी प्लेयर किसी के लिए थ्रेट नहीं है, क्योंकि गिवन डे जो अच्छा खेलेगा वही थ्रेट है, बाकी सब एक जैसे हैं।
आंसर दे दिया आपने।
इट हैज टू बी। अगर हमारी टीम से देखें तो हमारी टीम से ज्यादा थ्रेट्स हैं।
आई एम श्योर आपके मन में एक आंसर तो होगा वहाँ पे, एक नाम।
नहीं, हमारे लिए कोई इंडिविजुअल थ्रेट नहीं हो सकता, किसी भी टीम के लिए कोई इंडिविजुअल थ्रेट नहीं।
चलिए जगबीर, हम आशा करते हैं कि ये नेक्स्ट क्वार्टर आपके नाम रहे।
I really hope आपकी टीम को रिदम वापस मिल जाए, and the second half is much better for you guys. To the commentators from here.
Thanks, Gurpreet. Yes, there's still some hockey left to be played in this particular match. Joining us now in the commentary box is former India international Waveriders Skeena. And Viren, it's been thus far a half which has been dominated by Delhi by and large, but we know that Jaypee Punjab Warriors have that quality and caliber to come back.
Yeah, Deb, of course, as you see, Narendra Batra, the Secretary General of the of Hockey India, has done a wonderful job in organising the league. Sardar Singh, the captain of Delhi Waveriders, he's shown great leadership abilities. If the Jaypee Punjab Warriors need to come into this match. They have to get their composure, especially in terms of ball possession. They have not been able to string together passes yet. The build-up play has not been so good, and they need to get control over possession play first.
It's Delhi Waveriders who push us off in the third quarter, this time around, playing from right to left in lime green and purple, and up against them in yellow with the possibility of the first attack of the second half. It's the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, just unable to keep that ball in play was Russell Ford, but they really need to pull up their socks. But what will give them a lot of confidence was that goal coming in from Jamie Dwyer, just the kind of inspiration they needed from really the big man in the team.
Absolutely, that was a crucial goal for the Punjab JP Warriors just before the half-time whistle, and Jamie Dwyer, as you see on screen, I think he's the man for the big occasion. Big players tend to shine on the big occasions, and Jamie Dwyer scored a brilliant goal to get the Warriors back into the game.
And we heard during the half-time our colleagues Gurpreet as well as Deepak speaking to Jagbir Singh, and Jagbir mentioning that the tactic behind Jamie playing a little deeper than he normally would is the fact that they can only play 5 foreign players, and also just touched upon the rotation that they have for Yap Stockman along with Bharat Chetri.
Yeah, fair enough. They remove Yap Stockman sometimes and get in Bharat Chetri in goal so that they can play 5 foreign outfield players. That's just it also gives much more balance to the team formation for the JP Punjab Warriors, and they really need a concerted team effort from everyone. Young Malak Singh has been tremendously impressive throughout the tournament so far, and they would look to him to get a few goals as well today.
They're making all the running in the first 90 seconds in the second half, getting a lot of possession of the ball, moving forward in numbers. A good time to bring in Cedric D'Souza right after this move, which is looking promising, but eventually Delhi look like they might just get away with it.
Well, one of the hallmarks of the Punjab team is the fact that Robbie Hammond is the centre midfielder, the centre half as we call them in India, who is the ball guy who really plays well. He's the man who distributes the ball well, and he gives some defense-spreading passes.
This, though, is the scorer of the first goal of the evening. It was Andres Mirbel who was coming up with a very impressive run. Eventually, it was stopped short. There's a shot of Hammond. Malak. Oh, almost picked up there by Dwyer.
Well, even the best players in the world can make a mistake, and that was a mistake by Jamie Dwyer. Jamie Dwyer, who is the FIH Player of the Year 5 times, the best player in the world 5 times, in not on a row, but over the last 10 years. And he made a mistake, an ordinary ball he missed out.
Yes, has had a bit of a love affair with India of late. Did very well in the 2010 World Cup as well as the Commonwealth Games, and got so inspired that a visit to Agra allowed him to name his son Taj. So a tremendous story in terms of his love for India, and surely he'll revel in being a part of the central figure of this Hero Hockey India League. Possession now with Delhi Waveriders, who just need to get a little bit of control over proceedings. That first half finishing with a lot of end-to-end action, but they'll be happy to just keep maintaining the possession and maintaining the tempo of this game.
Well, keeping possession is one thing. They should be keeping possession, perfectly in their own half. That's doing it perfectly. But the important thing to do is not lose possession so easily, and secondly is not to switch the game as much as possible, to transfer the game from one side to the other side. To switch the game is very important because that stretches the other team. It also gives them the opportunity to change the point of attack and then create spaces.
Cedric, don't you think Sardara is played a sort of a subdued role today? He's played in a very defensive position, has not really got into the game too much.
Well, I think because Jamie is playing withdrawn today, I think Sardara is playing the same kind of game on this side. The one is that. The second point is Sardara hasn't really come into the game like we thought he would come in terms of his attacking play. But in defense, he's just manning his defense, manning his team as much as possible.
This is a useful ball through for Gurmail. Gurmail was looking to find Dharamveer, but some alert defending, preventing any danger. 12 shots to 2. That underscores the overall domination for Delhi Waveriders.
Whenever Delhi gets the ball, you can always see Sardara trying to create space or making an offering for himself to get the ball, to receive the ball. It's very, very important to show players like Sardara is a player who may not be scoring goals, but his assisting is critical. and also the fact that he covers a lot of ground just by moving towards the ball side, going towards the ball side to ask for a return pass and then to transfer the game to the other side.
Cedric, that's always the hallmark of a good player. Sardara always seems to want the ball and he always gets the ball.
At the moment, a lot of that happening for Punjab with the man on the ball, Jamie Dwyer.
Well, Virendra was like you when you were playing centre midfielder, was exactly the same way. So, it's about time you blew your own trumpet sometimes, buddy.
It's all about keeping it simple, Cedric.
Well, Punjab looking to keep it just as simple as they have been doing through most of this first few minutes of the third quarter. Rupinder Pal forced into defence, but just conceding possession there. Back with Delhi though, Akashdeep, who's been very, very resourceful right through this evening. 18 years of age, plays for ONGC and Punjab in India in domestic hockey. He has been the India under-21 captain in the past. Dwyer. Kieran Govers looking for Dwyer yet again, but back with possession for the Delhi Waveriders.
The good thing about the Punjab JP Warriors team in this third quarter is what they're doing is when they're in defense, all 11 of them are coming back into the defense, which is giving the Waveriders very little space in attack. And when they're going in attack, all of them are going on top as well. So they're throwing numbers into attack, and that is putting more pressure on the Waveriders, and coach AK Bansal will be a bit concerned.
Also a real contrast of coaches as well. AK Bansal himself hasn't played international hockey but has come through the ranks of all kinds of levels of coaching, has worked a lot with the younger players. And Barry Dancer was a part of the silver winning team in 1976 Montreal and also broke the duck, didn't he, with the Olympic squad in Athens. Not seen too much out of Danish Mujtaba thus far today. Cedric, one would expect Danish to get a lot more into the game.
Well, you need to get space, and I think that Punjab has suddenly opened up their brain cells basically and said, okay, we're going to play man to man. They're playing man to man. It's still there, but the communication in defense is not happening as much as it should happen.
Now here is Danish Mujtaba getting a shot in. It comes off Ignis Turkey and also getting some support from Stockman.
But to continue what I was just saying is that, okay, you have people in defense, but the important thing is to communicate to make sure you cover all the gaps and cover all the men, and that's not happening. Still not happening. It's happening better than the first half, but still not happening as it should be.
The problem with Cedric is that Delhi Waveriders have had overwhelming ball possession advantage over the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. And when your team does not have possession of the ball, that means your players are only running around the pitch trying to retrieve the ball, and that's very tiring. And if you see the Punjab Warriors look to be much more tired at the moment.
An interesting stat there. Delhi Waveriders have never lost or drawn a match after scoring first. Of course, drawing is not an option. There will be a result in this semi-final. And they thus far have the advantage, having scored first, having scored two in fact to begin with. Ignis Turkey on to Gurinder.
That's really been the hallmark of the Delhi team. They've been consistent throughout the tournament, consistent for 70 minutes of every match. That's what other teams have not been able to match. Chandi over there for the Delhi Waveriders has been a key component of the attack, and Jamie Dwyer will be looking to have something to say about that.
This is Oscar Deke, absolutely. Consistency over 12 games. Amazing effort considering the kind of mental and physical strength required to maintain that over a month. Both coaches naturally ringing the changes, but this is Jamie Dwyer yet again on the ball. On to the left. Picked up by Ranjit.
Well, one of the things with Jamie Dwyer is that he requires a player to always play close to him, to play the small pass and play the return pass, and this is not happening. It happened once, and they almost broke through the entire circle. But if it doesn't happen on a regular basis, Jamie seems to be a pedestrian on the ground.
This is looking more promising. Malak Singh almost finding Dharamveer. Mujtaba all the way back to Dika. Back again with the man who's been announced as captain for the Sultan Azlan Shah Cup. Sunil getting a bit of a break today.
My fault. Mistake. Okay. Stop it.
Here come Oscar Dika. Looking for Lloyd Norris-Jones. Gets a free hit.
I think a very intelligent dink over the stick of Gurmail Singh by Oscar Dika. And
do you want to go?
The Delhi Waveriders have actually been awarded a short corner for that. I think for the deliberate kicks by Gurmail Singh. The Jaypee Punjab Warriors won't be too happy about that because that ball was not in a very dangerous position. And the Waveriders get one more short corner.
And perhaps crucially at the moment it's Stockman in goal, but just a little those lapses coming in from Jaypee Punjab Warriors, Cedric.
Well, any deliberate infringement in the last quarter, a deliberate kicking of the ball is a penalty corner. That's the rule.
I've got it, but you've got to go.
So, you know, it was a deliberate infringement by footfall by Gurmail, and there's automatically a penalty corner for Delhi.
Again looking for a variation. The shot did come in and it has taken another deflection. And that is a referral because it was given as a penalty corner and the Punjab Warriors were not satisfied with the decision from Gary Simmons.
Well, you know, if it goes off a foot again, then it's a re-penalty corner, but it didn't, according to the Punjab team, it did not go off, it didn't go off his foot.
Involved, hence a long corner. Could you have a look and confirm for me, please?
Oh, but the ball is not goal bound.
Did you get that?
Reckoning that it came off the foot there. Barry Dancer still not.
Yes, go ahead.
Not out of the woods completely. Let's take a look.
So, your advice is that it's a 16? The advice is that it's a 16. It has not hit a defender.
Even if it had hit the foot, it would have been a long corner, but not even his ball is played out. So to come back to that penalty corner, why was it not given a penalty corner? Why did the umpire change the decision? He changed the decision because the ball was played out. He thought it hit a foot. It didn't hit the foot. It was played out.
And that means that Punjab Warriors will retain the right to appeal once again if they think that the decision has gone against them. So technology definitely working thus far in this match. We had one in the first semi-final. A huge one it was as well. Ranchi Rhinos getting one of their goals through what appeared at that moment to be a slightly contentious decision.
Dave, it's great to have the use of technology to make these close decisions, because in hockey the ball travels so fast that it's sometimes very, very difficult for the umpire to spot a foul or an infringement with the naked eye. And I think it's excellent camera work to aid the umpires in making the right decision.
Absolutely, and what a crucial decision it could turn out to be as well, because Jaypee Punjab Warriors still only trail by one goal. And if they can find one goal and keep it that way, or possibly even go on to nick this match, then there could be still a lot of excitement in it. But they've given the ball away. It's a chance here for Rupinder Pal.
But what a magical piece of stick work by Sardara Singh to set Rupinder Pal on his way. I hope we can see the replay of that sometime, but that was absolutely brilliant piece of skill by Sardara in the midfield.
At the moment, action at the other end. Malak Singh, who's been very, very impressive for Jaypee Punjab Warriors right through. Number 15 for them. Outstanding pace.
Yes, Malak has really been one of the revelations for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors in this tournament so far.
and he's been one of the finds of the tournament for the Warriors team.
Cedric, a few anxious moments for the Delhi defense. If they're not careful, they could well relinquish this 1-goal lead they had.
Well, complacency is something that you got to be aware of, because they're a team which is now 2-1 up, but they've been attacking. There's nothing happening on their side. The defense has to always be prepared at any given stage.
Nico Jacobi is still in his position, but there is a change at the other end which has happened. For the moment though, it's the Punjab Warriors moving forward. That will mean they'll have one more foreign player in the outfield, hoping to capitalize on this attack. SV Sunil.
Again, they were tremendous turn of pace by SV Sunil. That's what he's known for, but he's also known for his accurate crosses, and he let himself down with a wild cross over there.
Crucially, perhaps, Virendo, Jaypee Punjab Warriors haven't conceded after that second goal, and that will always give them hope while they're trailing by just one with possibly another quarter to go.
Absolutely. I think after that goal which Jamie Dwyer scored at the end of the first half, the momentum was in favour of the Punjab Warriors. They started off the third quarter at great pace and intensity, but Delhi Waveriders seem to have stemmed the flow of continuous wave of attacks of the Punjab Warriors, and they seem to have settled down well now.
Yes, a couple of soft turnovers giving possession back to Delhi. It looked like Punjab were coming away with the ball. Just need to hold on to possession for longer than what they've been doing. Gurinder Singh has been working quite hard down the left flank, as has been Sunil.
I think the good change that Barry Dancer has made is that the marking of the Punjab Warriors has been much tighter and closer in the second half at the start of this third quarter, and that's why the Delhi Waveriders are not getting the comfort of the tremendous ball possession that they had in the first half.
That was another nifty ball from Sardar Singh. Did find Matt Goads, and they found their way almost into the box, but eventually are denied by some good defensive work by this man, Ignis Turkey.
Well, it was lucky that it didn't get into his foot, because they're in a penalty corner again, and it's dangerous to give Delhi penalty corners because they've got a strong man in Rupinder Pal Singh.
Speaking of which, Rupinder on the ball.
Cedric, I was saying Sardara was a bit subdued earlier, but in the last couple of minutes he's shown two pieces of magic.
I tell you, all these guys, they listen to us, they listen to all the feedback that we have for them, and that has been showing in some of their play. Now this time an attempt coming in, and a tremendous save as well from Jaypee.
Well, the ball started with Sardara's cross ball from the 50-yard line, played across the pitch, and then the ball fired in the circle, and an acrobatic save from Chetri.
Some inspiration coming late into this quarter, but it's still 2-1 at the moment. Can Delhi get another third? Now this time coming off what looked like the foot there of Akashdeep moving forward. This was that earlier attempt, Cedric. Danish Mujtaba with the attempt, and almost finding his mark, but well done.
Brilliant save by Chetri, and Danish Mujtaba did well to come to that ball. He actually was running towards the ball to receive it, and that was again Punjab ball watching again. Nobody marking him, rigidly marking him in the last quarter.
8 saves to 4 for Punjab Warriors. Definitely had the harder work to do. There are two goalkeepers who've been used in rotation, Stockman as well as Chetri.
Cedric, I'm just amazed at how the reverse hit has become such a big part of modern hockey today. I've lost count of the number of goals that have come from either reverse hits or crosses by a reverse hit. As you just saw Andres Mir Bell, I think your coach in contemporary hockey, and what's with the reverse hit?
In the meantime, here's a short corner, this time for the Punjab Warriors. It's an opportunity for them to try and finish this third quarter on the perfect note. Well done there by Hammond. The very first penalty corner that they've had in this match. They have had people scoring from those. They've had Chris Chirello. They've also had one goal from Jamie Dwyer in the past.
I think Robbie Hammond is really pulling the strings in midfield. Again, another fine hard hit by him straight down the centre, and struck, I think, Rupinder Pal's foot. Rupinder Pal actually should have been outside the circle, but he was one step inside the circle. A mistrap by him, and ball hits his foot, and it's a clear short corner.
Well, the time has run out, so this will be the final act of this third quarter. Can Punjab Warriors force their way back into this match in a big way? The injection will come in from Russell Ford. Well, in the end, a bit of a damp squib. They tried a couple of variations, but Delhi Waveriders were awake to that. But nevertheless, a positive way for Jaypee Punjab Warriors to finish the third 17.5 minutes. With 1 quarter to go, it's Delhi Waveriders who lead at the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium by 2-1.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग। लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव।
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There, all the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this, and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com.
The game still very much in the mix with 17.5 minutes left to be played. The team in gold almost getting their second goal right towards the end of the third quarter, but as it turned out, they just missed out because of a couple of variations that were attempted. It was created by Hammond. Yep, Stockman is also going to take his place under the bar, but his replacement Bharat Chetri did a fine job in saving one of the chances which fell Delhi's way. So we're just about to begin with the fourth and final quarter, which will decide which of these two teams, which could decide which of these two teams goes on to meet Ranchi Rhinos in the very first final of the Hero Hockey India League. It is the Delhi Waveriders who will get things moving in this particular quarter. And alongside me, a couple of men who know all about gold. They won it with the Asian Games squad of India in 1998. A.B. Subaya and Sandeep Somesh. Guys, looking forward to what should be a very, very exciting last 17.5 minutes, particularly if Punjab can find an early goal.
That's right, but I think they are missing a penalty corner specialist at this stage. They had Dwyer score for them from a penalty corner, but that's good for a one-off element of surprise. But to consistently score at penalty corners, you need to have a specialist, and I think that's what they're missing out.
It's also been a few errors in defence here and there which have cost them dearly today. In fact, both their goals are coming off penalty corners for the Delhi Waveriders. So that is something that they'll do well to avoid in the last 17 minutes.
You're right, Ignesh Turkey has been a little out of sorts, known for his very sound tackling abilities. The first goal was a soft penalty corner that he conceded, which really put Waveriders in tempo.
This is Mirbel, the man who scored that first goal, on to the man who scored the second, Rupinder Pal. So the two men in defence, but they've had a significant role to play thus far in the scoreline, reading 2-1 in favour of the Delhi Waveriders. Gurbaj Singh was looking to get there past Knowles, but tremendous commitment from the Australian.
It's been wonderful to watch all through this tournament, isn't it? They have the commitment shown by all these players. Age no bar, you're 30, 31, 32, or you may be 19, 20, 21. The commitment has been exemplary from all the players.
This is a man who knows a few things about commitment as well. Barry Dancer, himself a silver medalist in the Olympics. First as player and then going on to win gold as coach in 2004. But at the moment it's the Punjab Warriors who come away with the ball. Gurinder Singh, who's been quite lively right through the day in midfield. Once again coming away with the ball. Gurinder
is a very young guy. He's in the junior Indian team and he's playing so well. We thought he'll be like one of the Gurbaj Singh in making.
Well, he's got the first part of his name right. In the meantime, Punjab have got the ball into the D of their opponents and they've got this penalty corner. So yet another opportunity. Can they make the most of it? It was Simon Orchard who did very well to make the most of what he got inside the box.
Yes, they should earn penalty corners, but luckily, unlucky for them, Cerullo is sitting out. I think they should look for any indirect penalty corners now. Or earlier we saw Jamie Dreyer scooping directly and getting the goals, but they don't have much option now other than going for a indirect penalty corner.
If it does lead to a goal though, one thing's for sure, Oscar Dika will just have to find a place to hide because that was a very, very uncharacteristic error. Jamie Dwyer right at the top of the box.
Play.
Already with 4 goals in this Hockey India League, going for another one.
Penalty corner.
And it seems to have hit the first runner. Oh, that's really hit him hard.
Just hit the leg of the...
Wait. You want doctor? You want doctor first? Seven.
Oh, it's a kind of a suicidal run. They're running straight here. You can see that taking complete left and running that.
Norris Jones there.
Yeah, Norris Jones in melee got injured, and it will be the re-penalty corner because it is almost on the shin because he was jumping up for that ball. It will be re-penalty corner, I think.
Well, he's come off worse for the wear and he's an important player in the scheme of things. Norris Jones scores a lot of goals and this time around came all the way out to try and quell that threat. But Sandeep, another great opportunity now for Punjab Warriors.
We'll have to wait and see what the umpire does with this decision. There's a lot of dispute on that. But having said that,
it's been referred. So it's been referred by the umpires, one would think.
Marcelo, I have another referral for you. My call from the halfway line is that the first shot at goal was missing the goals, hence dangerous. Okay, the Jaypee are asking for a penalty corner because it was the foot inside the circle. Okay.
20 seconds.
Away. Come on, guys. How do we hear then? Come on.
It's not allowed after 20 seconds. You can't do that. It's not allowed after 20 seconds. Hey. It's not allowed after 20 seconds. And it's going outside.
So Gary Simmons, the umpire from South Africa, he was the one who made the call, and he's wondering if Jaypee are right in asking for another penalty corner. Your call there, Sandeep, based on what you saw?
Well, he seemed to be jumping up in the air. It's taken him on the shin. I would say that was dangerous play. That was suicidal. That should not be a penalty corner.
But they've been this. They say they above the knee. They think it's dangerous. If it's anything below the knee, it is penalty corner, re-penalty corner. But here in this case, he was jumping up, so it hit the shin.
Penalty corner, right?
That they first saw it on video, and then you're going to change it. That's unbelievable.
Well, AB is the one who's got it right because it's been given as a penalty corner. The Delhi Waveriders player is not too happy about it, but it looks like it's the right decision here.
Yeah, if it's he wouldn't have jumped for that ball, he would have. This would have been definitely dangerous. See, in this he got injured, but again penalty corner. It is very dangerous run. Actually, earlier they were thinking that they used to, especially in the semi-finals game or in the crunch game, the players they will directly charge on the ball. It's very quite dangerous. But if there is a distance, they'll get injured more.
Yeah.
Can they make the most of this opportunity? They've had a few chances now, Punjab Warriors, and what's more, if they get a goal in, then it's pretty much a game on for the remaining 14 minutes. So if there's a good time to score, this is it. Playing a bit of a variation and a good interception by Gurbaj Singh in the end, making the most of the initial save from Yacobi. So Delhi Waveriders ride this particular wave of attack from Punjab Warriors, who have yet to convert from their 3 penalty corners.
We always see that in Punjab team, what you missed is a good drag flicker or a penalty corner converter. See, they're finding very difficult in any of the match to score through the penalty corners. They reach till here only through the field goals.
Now this time it's an attack at the other end, and they have got a short corner of themselves. Gurinder Chandi with a tremendous run moving forward. End-to-end action, Sandeep.
The defense caught napping on that occasion. The Punjab Warriors invited trouble on themselves. Totally open, nice little run by Chandi. Made the best of it. Absolutely zero marking there. 3-on-2, no marking, penalty corner.
Coming off the feet yet again of Ignis Turkey, and just underscores that hockey is a very, very fast and unpredictable game. AK Bansal cannot bear to watch. His team just managed to avoid going to a 2-all scoreline, but now they have a chance to put it at 3-1 the scoreline. And they have, of course, the big man in the center. He's also got Andres Mirbel, but most likely it will be Rupinder Pal Singh going for it. The injection comes in from Dika. Rupinder Pal denied by Stockman.
Cool as a cucumber, wasn't he? Didn't flinch, put his hand out and saved that ball.
Like plucking mangoes from a tree.
What is that? Ball is traveling in 145, 150 kilometer speed, and he takes it so easily as though it's just a deflection. You can see here, like in the right position, see, he reaches anywhere.
Well, the big man having a good game, but remember, those 2 goals were scored by Delhi while he was off the pitch. How crucial could that turn out to be in the ultimate analysis? But here come Delhi yet again. Dika was looking for Danish Mujtaba.
Isn't this guy Sardar a treat to watch? I mean, he creates space for himself, doesn't he? If he's found getting buckled up in midfield, he drops himself back. He can distribute from any part of the pitch, deep in his own half, from the centre line. Amazing little player.
And for those of you who might be new to hockey and may be looking up the list of top scorers in the Hero Hockey India League, and you might not see Sardar Singh's name there, that will give you an idea about the impact he has, because that's what he does. He's in the center of midfield, just orchestrating all of the attacks, all of the defense as well. And while he doesn't find his name in the lights as often, even at international level, it's his contribution off the ball which is so invaluable. Now this time, that hits the post, doesn't it? Saved, in fact, by Stockman. So the few chances that they've had, Delhi Waveriders are really making Stockman earn his salary today.
Stockman has been in his element in all the matches what he played. He's the one was the backbone of Punjab team, and he made enough of saves in this league. What we can see that any goalkeepers are watching this match, these kind of matches, they can learn from the what confident level he's in.
Tension all around, tension for the keepers, tension for the coaches, tension for the crowds as well. This could be yet another attempt, but just couldn't trap it properly, Oscar Dika.
Oscar DK should have done better with that one, but again, atrocious defense from the Warriors. They're just letting it slip away. They're trying to throw men into attack, trying to get goals up front, letting spaces for the Waveriders to make the best of, and they are doing that.
If the score stays this way, then Delhi Waveriders go on to the final of the first Hero Hockey India League. However, if Punjab Warriors can get 1 goal in, then we might well be forced into the first match going into extra time in this particular competition.
10 minutes is a lot of time. Anything could happen. And the way it is going, Waveriders seem to have the game under control. And what they need to do is just knock the ball around a little. Don't be in a hurry. Keep possession and build your moves.
Let's just switching flanks at the moment at the back. This is Andy Hayward, the big man from New Zealand. Trying to make sure they keep control of defense, but Punjab Warriors just growing in terms of their frustration levels. Need to find something quite extraordinary here.
Yes, they should move up now. Actually, they should try to take their chances because another 9 minutes and actually they're in the attack now. They should go in numbers, and
this is looking much more promising, and it almost leads in something. Punjab looking for a referral. Let's hear what Javed Sheikh is asking for.
Marcelo, the Punjab team asked for a foot inside the D. Just check for me. Yes.
So looking for a foot inside the D, says Javed Sheikh.
yeah, Deb, I think so. This is a penalty corner. When a ball hit the Jacoby's this thing and hit the Sardara's leg, and it is right in asking for a penalty corner.
Go ahead.
That was a rare little blemish by Sardara earlier in the game when he conceded possession of the ball to Jamie Dwyer.
Thank
Jamie
you.
Dwyer making the best of it and earning a penalty corner.
So yet another chance now for the Jaypee Punjab Warriors. They've had a few attempts and they've just not been able to come up with anything constructive. Perhaps this is a sign the universe is giving them many attempts. Maybe if they can convert this one, then we can have a game on over the last few minutes.
We always think that way, don't we, Dave? This is it. This is going to change the game around.
Well, he's already scored once tonight. Can he find a second one? Can he spark just a last-minute revival here from Punjab Warriors? They must consider it like that. Just one moment of inspiration, one moment of magic. That's all it'll take to bring their team back on level terms against the Delhi Waveriders in the second semi-final of the Hero Hockey India League.
Play.
Dwyer takes the shot and it took a couple of deflections along the way.
It is staying away. No way. You can go for referral, otherwise no.
Seemed to be a penalty corner. So I thought it came off the foot of the first charger. It looked to be a penalty corner. Let's have a look at the replay again.
This time it looks like it will be a referral from the Delhi side.
And for me, it was intentionally playing away the ball. Okay? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I am asking that.
Here we go. Another query for Mr. Sabeto.
Marcelo, I gave a penalty corner for playing the ball intentionally behind the back line. Can you confirm? Yeah, and Delhi challenged that it was not intentional.
Just explain, AB, why this was referred and why this might go in favor of Punjab.
Yeah, umpire is given a penalty corner because the guy at the goal post is deliberately cleared the ball outside in the goal line. It is if it's a deliberate, it's a penalty corner. So the umpire gave the penalty corner. Delhi team is contesting, so he referred that to third TV umpire.
Yeah.
Very good, mate. Just to confirm, Delhi lose their referral.
You lose your referral, okay? Yeah.
No, you lost our referral.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at that. Not sure if that came off the foot or off the stick. But to me, that was a little harsh. If it was for clearance over the goal line, I thought that was a little harsh. Instinctively tried to clear. I thought he tried for the sideline. But bad luck.
That also means with about 8 minutes to go, Delhi lose their referral. So this is another opportunity yet again for Jaypee Punjab Warriors. It looks like it's going to be a hat-trick of penalty corners yet again, coming off the foot.
think Barry Dancer has to get Cirillo back into the game. At least they can have one more option.
Say bend the line now. Make it fast.
Other way, this kind of attempt is not. This hit the Gurbad's leg, and it's a re-penalty corner.
That was played for the slip ball to be deflecting to the goal, but let's see what happens on this one.
This one for 2-2. Delhi managed to get away. It goes for a long corner. So finally that period of pressure is over from Delhi's perspective, but Punjab still have possession in a dangerous area of the field.
It's not over till it's over, Dev. We have still 7.5 minutes to go, and the Warriors are really pushing on now.
And eventually this time the whistle going in favor of Delhi, so they will get a chance to just hold on to possession for a longer period. But a game of really contrasting fortunes. The first half especially really exploded into action, but now it looks like there will be a timeout taken by the Punjab Warriors. So with the timeout in the fourth quarter, it's 2-1 thus far in favor of Delhi Waveriders. Period of frenetic activity in the fourth quarter. So Jaypee Punjab Warriors have about 3 or 4 consecutive penalty corners from which they couldn't quite capitalize, couldn't get that one goal back. But it also saw the Delhi Waveriders losing their right to refer those decisions. That could be crucial as this game wears on into this last 7 minutes and a few seconds that we have left.
If you see that they got a 4-5 penalty corners, but it's never ever tried on the goalkeeper, because it's all hit the defenders, because that's what they're lacking, their conversion of penalty corners that them Punjab down in this game. And Yacobi, he need not to come into the act in any time. He not able to, he didn't make even 1 or 2 saves in this match because they're not convert that penalty corner. It never reached the goalkeeper.
And Sandeep, Punjab have a timeout remaining. Considering the scoreline and considering the way the last few minutes have gone, do you think they'll wait till perhaps maybe the last few minutes before going for it, the last 3 or 4 minutes?
I think so. If the previous games of Punjab Warriors are any indication, Barry Dancer tends to take it when about 3 minutes is left into the game. So I think he's going to stick to the same ploy right now.
At the moment, possession is where the Delhi fans will definitely want it to be with the Delhi Waveriders. This is Andrew Hayward. All the way back to Rupinder Pal. Animated Barry Dancer. Will look to time that time out to perfection. This is one of his key players in midfield, Hammond. On to the left, Gurinder, who's had a pretty decent game. A lot of movements, a lot of good passes, and another penalty corner. Well worked by Jamie Dwyer.
Brilliant, isn't he, Jamie Dwyer? He's so strong on the ball. I think that's the difference between a good player and a great player. Given an opportunity in the tee, Jamie Dwyer will make the best of it.
When they started.
But this time the Cirillo has in the field. I think there will be, you can see some good drag flicks, and if you see he easily has taken that penalty corner. He knows that Cirillo is on the ground, so if he's not that angle, if he's not able to take a try on the goal, he's converted into the penalty corner.
10 seconds.
Yes, he's done a fair amount of work himself right through this evening, Jamie Dwyer. This time just handing over the baton. Could it be 7th time lucky for the Punjab Warriors? Here comes Cirillo, and Jacobi just manages to get it away.
Yeah, Deb, it's a very hard grounder what Cirillo has given, but Jacobi is done very well to say that.
Back with possession for Punjab, though. This was slapped across the face of goal. It really needed somebody in a yellow shirt to come across and capitalize on this opportunity which was taken by Cirillo.
You can see the penalty corner. It was very well grounder on the right side, and Jacobi saved very well. He was.
As the big man got low down and was quite flexible as well in stretching his right foot across. Time running out for Punjab Warriors, but one goal can change everything, and I suppose the same applies for Delhi Waveriders as well. Child looking for a penalty corner of his own, but doesn't get one. Here comes Sunil. Dharamveer Singh, but a very feeble attempt at a cross.
Wrong choice of pass from Sunil on that occasion. I thought he should have played square, gone straight into the D and attacked the striking circle.
Dave, if you see that penalty corner, what Jacobi saved.
We'll just talk about that in a little while, because Delhi have taken their time out at the moment. It's 2-1 in the 4th quarter. Just the last bit of action left in regulation time in the 2nd semi-final of the inaugural Hero Hockey India League. And a goal here from Punjab Warriors will really set the cat among the pigeons and set us up for a grandstand finish. Possession still with the Punjab team. Malak. That is a startling statistic, Sandeep. 4 out of 38 penalty corners successful for Punjab.
Not surprising when you don't have a specialist flicker. It's not surprising unless you're so good at your variations.
It's almost 1 in 10. So really to convert, they have to get up to that 10 magical 10 mark.
Variation doesn't work if you don't have a proper one very good hitter or a good drag flicker. With the first thing on the drag flick or a hit, you can do the variation. Otherwise, it's very difficult. They're all ready for the passes.
This time, Delhi Waveriders, as would be expected, with all those lime green and purple shirts, defending in good numbers, making sure that they try and see off these last 3 minutes or so. Here comes Robbie Hammond.
We're coming up to that Jacobi save, what we are saying, because usually we say tall goalkeepers, if you want to beat them, it has to be down.
This could be the one that seals the deal. It's Lloyd Norris-Jones and he's sounded the board. Delhi Waveriders are going through to the final against Ranchi Rhinos. The classic sucker punch working in favour of the team which topped the league phases. Delhi Waveriders now with a 3-1 lead, and one thinks with Jaypee Punjab Warriors having squandered all those opportunities, this 137th goal of the HIL should see Delhi through, Sandeep.
Absolutely, it was a great finish, wasn't it? The Punjab Warriors throwing the defence open. They had no choice. They had to move up and try and get the equaliser. Presented a terrific opportunity and a great finish.
And yet again, not for the first time tonight, Bharat Chetri, the unfortunate recipient of a goal against him. And the celebrations say it all. Delhi know that they are home. AK Bansal, like a little kid who's just found his way to a toy store. And why wouldn't they be? This now gives them an opportunity to vie for that 2.5 crore prize money in the final if they can win it. And even if they finish runners-up, it will leave them richer with 1.25 crores. 6 goals now for Lloyd Norris-Jones, just one behind Rupinder Pal as the top goal scorer for the Delhi Waveriders in the Hero Hockey India League.
That was a very quick counter. When Chandy got the ball, he put Jones in the right position. He went and he pulled the goalkeeper on the right side and he hit a beautiful goal.
And a point which our colleague Viren made about the fact that the reverse hits, the tomahawks as the Aussies call them, have been in fashion, and it was a tremendous tomahawk from Lloyd Norris-Jones. A good example of execution.
It's always difficult to judge the ball when you hit from the reverse because it will be too powerful.
The penalty corner has come Punjab Warriors' way, but with less than a minute left on regulation time, Barry Dancer possibly knows that at best this could well be only a consolation goal.
I'm going to start in 30 seconds, okay? I'm not going to wait. Make it fast. I'm not going to wait it.
Delhi Waveriders think about a job well done because they will just need to see this off, and that might well be the last act of this match, AB.
I'm not going to wait.
Yes, they'll come out of this because there is hardly any 12 seconds left in this match.
10 seconds, only 10.
If they score also, it's a very hardly any time. I don't think they can get one more chance to come back in this match.
Here they go.
Okay.
Can they finally score off a penalty corner, Punjab Warriors? Again, an outstanding save by Nico Jacobi, who's been really brilliant today.
A team that misses that many penalty corners doesn't deserve to win.
Delhi sure do, carrying on their winning momentum from the league stages. There was a minor blip on the radar in their last league match where they lost out to the UP Wizards, but back to winning ways and in an emphatic fashion. 3 goals to 1. Goals coming in from Andres Mirbel, Rupinder Pal Singh, and then right at the end from Lloyd Norris-Jones, making sure that Barry Dancer's Jaypee Punjab Warriors will have to be content with fighting for 3rd spot against the UP Wizards because Delhi are going to come back for the final to take on the home side Ranchi Rhinos. As a result of this full-time scoreline, 3-1 for Delhi.
Cricket is more than just a game. It's a religion. Get off the couch, get in the game, and take control of it like never before. Experience cricket the way you want, the way you were always meant to. Never miss a single moment with live streaming. Pause, watch, and relive your favorite moments again and again, right from the event's timeline. Stay updated with live text commentary from the game, and go social by sharing the best moments with your friends and followers. Go to the match center. Watch highlight moments during the live match itself. Analyze the game with the video scorecard, data, statistics, videos, and all you need to be the guru of the game. And get back to all the action live in an instant. Never forget those special moments that remind you why you love this game. And all this is just at one place, the home of the true cricket fan. Starsports.com. Get off the couch, get in the game.
11 मुल्कों के दिग्गज खिलाड़ी, 5 बेहतरीन टीमें, बिगेस्ट प्राइज मनी, एक जबरदस्त हॉकी लीग, दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा हॉकी लीग, लड़ो तो ऐसे, हीरो हॉकी इंडिया लीग 14 जनवरी से लाइव.
Knock knock. Do you want some tips to get in the game? Just click here or here and watch the match on widescreen. Do you know why? What you get here is the world's first ever cricket timeline. There. All the important moments of the match are highlighted just for you. Watch fours, smashing sixes or the last wicket anytime you choose. Are you on the widescreen mode yet? Wait, don't leave, there's more. Just click here and expand this and look, you get ball by ball updates, the experts take on all the cricketing action. I'm certainly in the game. The question is, when are you getting in the game?
Starsports.com. Get off.
So it's been an evening which has lived up to the form book because the teams which finished first and second on top of the league table have also made their way across to the big final of the Hero Hockey India League. So first Ranchi Rhinos and then Delhi Waveriders booking their berth in the battle for the top position and the bragging rights of the very first Hero Hockey India League. That's all going to come up tomorrow. First we'll begin with the third, fourth playoff. We'll start with our telecast at 4:30 p.m. onwards at the AstroTurf Hockey Stadium with Uttar Pradesh Wizards taking on the Jaypee Punjab Warriors, and then the big one, the match for the 2.5 crore prize, Ranchi Rhinos against the Delhi Waveriders, the two teams which have really impressed right through this Hero Hockey India League. Delhi carrying on the good work today. They were up against Jaypee Punjab Warriors, a team that they have beaten on each and every occasion before in this competition when they've come up against them. And the trend just continued today. A bit of a variation play there. Everybody would have expected Rupinder Pal Singh to go for the shot, but he laid it up for Andres Mirbel, and the Spaniard making sure that he thumped it with a lot of pace right to the bottom right of Bharat Chhetri, who was filling in at that point of time for Yap Stockman. In fact, the 31-year-old goalkeeper from Darjeeling had an outing to forget in the sense that all three goals came under his watch. This was the second one. Rupinder Pal Singh dragging this one through, taking a bit of a deflection of Gurmail Singh, and that just made it absolutely impossible for him to try and stop that. Punjab Warriors got a bit of a fight back going towards the end of the first half. Their captain and their inspiration, Jamie Dwyer, finding one goal back in, showing the value of his experience, not even looking up as he smacked that home past Nico Jacobi, who otherwise was quite unbreachable right through the evening. And Punjab Warriors, after a period of sustained attacks in the fourth and final quarter, eventually fell to what was the fourth goal of the evening. A fine finish by Lloyd Norris-Jones. Good opportunism. Got that chance to get going and just pulled himself away from Bharat Chhetri. Drew him out and nicely tomahawked it past him for the fourth and final goal of the day, bringing a lot of joy to Ajay Kumar Bansal. So it will be India against South Africa in terms of coaches. Greg Clark's Ranchi Rhinos will be up against the Delhi Waveriders. The numbers tell the story. Completely dominated in many respects by Delhi Waveriders, and the numbers a little deceptive in terms of Punjab Warriors because no penalty corner converted from 7. That's where they really disappointed. Now right through this Hero Hockey India League, we have had the Airtel Golden Goal competition running, which allows the viewers and the spectators at the ground to come in and have a chance against one of the reserve goalkeepers, this time Bharat Chhetri. Pulled into action a few times during the half-time interval. So quite done well for themselves. Let's go down to Michael Absalom.
Gentlemen, and welcome along to the match presentation for match 32, the second semi-final this afternoon between the Jaypee Punjab Warriors and also the Delhi Waveriders. What a game we saw there. It went right to the wire once again. We'd also like to thank our supporters and our sponsors for their support throughout this whole competition and this evening. So a huge thank you to Hero Moto Corp, Airtel, NTPC and Videocon. We also welcome to the presentation party Mr. Manohar Topnote, our Olympian from 1984. Mr. Amit Gautam, the head supply chain of Bihar and Jharkhand Circle Bharti Airtel Limited. And Miss Gayatri Shetty, Vice President of Hockey India.
So then on to our first presentation of the evening, which is our hero goal of the match. And there was an absolute blinder at the end there by Norris Jones, but the judging panel have judged Jamie Dwyer's goal to be the goal of the night. So Jamie, if you'd like to step up and receive your cheque. Also the winning... Well done, Jamie. 25,000 rupees for your guys there. Hopefully that's some sort of consolation for Jamie and the lads. Our next award then is the Airtel Golden Goal. So our winners today all had a crack at converting a penalty stroke at half-time. They just had about a minute and a half to slot them in. Just one winner today, and that is Praneet Agarwal. Congratulations, sir. It was quite a good flick as well, low into the keeper's bottom right. 10,000 rupees for you from Mr. Amit Gautam, the head supply chain of Bihar and Jharkhand Circle, the Bartree Airtel Limited. Thank you for your support. Floodlights going out here, so we'll make this quick. We call both captains forward now, and if we can ask the winning captain to sign the hero hockey stick for us for our fan of the match, which is Sunil Kumar. And Sadir, if we could just get you to do that for us there, Sardar. Thanks very much. This gentleman just here. Thanks, Sardar. And Jamie, we'll have a chat with you first as well. If you could just sign it for us, Sardar, there, that'll be worth a lot more. There we go. Excellent stuff. And now we'll have a chat with both of our captains. First of all, commiserations to Jamie. So many penalty corners there. I lost track. I think it was 8 or 9 in the end. Missed opportunities for you in the semi.
Yeah, definitely. That's how we lost the game today. They scored 2 penalty corners and we didn't get one from 8 attempts. So if we took out the penalty corners, we would have won that game. But unfortunately, penalty corners decide games. They did tonight. They did at the Olympics. They do at World Cups. So there's something that obviously it was disappointing from our point of view.
You can bounce back from this. You've got a third, fourth game tomorrow.
Yeah, we look forward to playing Lucknow tomorrow. It's been a great tournament. Every game's been so much fun, and it's great to be a part of the HIL.
Well, thank you very much for your involvement. We'll see you tomorrow. The winning captain, ladies and gentlemen, Sardar Singh. Congratulations. You're through to the finals.
Thank you very much. And काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है क्योंकि जैसे टीम परफॉर्म कर रही थी लाइक शुरू से ही और हमारा ये बनता था कि लाइक फाइनल खेलना और इट्स ऑल क्रेडिट गोज टू माय दिल्ली वेव राइडर्स टीम एंड वेव ग्रुप थैंक यू वेरी मच.
And you've got Ranchi in those finals tomorrow, probably the toughest of all the opposition. How do you feel going into that game?
Yeah, like we are playing, we don't have any problem. Hope we will win tomorrow. Thank you very much.
All right, make sure you come back and join us, Sardar. Thank you very much for your company. A great win for his side today. 3-1 the final score, and a place in the finals against the Ranchi Rhinos. Obviously, the home crowd will be back cheering on their side tomorrow. We'll finish up with our man of the match, and the man of the match award goes to Nicholas Jacobi. Another strong performance in goal for Nicholas tonight. A cheque for 25,000 rupees from Miss Gayatri Shetty, the Vice President of Hockey India. And no wonder he's all smiles. He's kept his side in it, only conceding 1 goal this evening. Well done, Nicholas. And we'll see you tomorrow evening. So make sure you come back. We've got a 3rd and 4th game tomorrow late afternoon, as well as our final. The final is going to be the Delhi Waveriders versus the Ranchi Rhinos. Make sure you come back and join us from all of us here this evening in Ranchi. Thank you very much and good night. Kal Milinge!